Hello, this is Akhier, and we've got some more Cataclysm. And I'm no longer on rebound about losing my original house, safe house place. Hopefully that means I'll do better. Yeah. There is that mansion I could go check out. I don't have any more lab passes. Which, to be fair, you used to get way too many of them. I'm starting to feel like you don't get enough, or I haven't been finding enough science corpse drops, but whatever. And I was heading away from this direction because there was one of those laser beam eye Cthulhu things, and it was able to shoot me. I don't like that. Still on my little bed cart thing. It doesn't turn to actual acid rain. That would be annoying. Now, where do I want to go? I guess the biggest thing I could do at the moment is just head back down to the mall and work on that some more. Or, you know, actually expand my base down here anyway. Because as it is, I don't have anywhere where I'd really call a home base. I think I destroyed that bush. Probably bad for my... Yeah, damaged the alloy plating. Oh, it's actual rain that is acid now, and I'm in the middle of nowhere. Let's see how fast I can get to somewhere. Luckily, I am on a vehicle, so I'm going faster. It's not necessarily going to save me that well. Especially if I keep driving into damn trees, but... Well, to be fair, I didn't actually drive into a tree there. Oh, and I just realized... I'm actually not a carnivore, so I don't need to continually avoid the grains. I completely missed that. That just popped into my mind just now. So, like, those berry bushes are legit food sources now. Don't worry. Care to trade? Yeah, you can flee. I don't really care. I'm actually trying to get over here. Downward. Actually, we can zoom in again since, Right, in pain. Kinda hard to pull stuff when you're not having any strength whatsoever. At least I'm tired so I can actually sleep here. Get all done up and taken a rest. Okay, that's not bad. Still hurt a little bit. The food's obviously rotten. But there we go. Not complete without getting hungry. Activate. I don't have that with me. That's awkward. It's not raining acid. Which I must admit is a really nice thing. Get item. Presumably I put it in here, I'm guessing. Somewhere? I'm not seeing a bazaar. So I must have left it somewhere. That's annoying. Oh well. Actually relatively close to where I want to be. Well, it's still night, so I'm definitely not going to try driving there. That would be folly. Hey vehicle, what's your damage like? Your seat and seatbelt are damaged. Apparently that's almost across the board there. But otherwise, you're actually a viable vehicle. That's tempting. It's right near a gas station, which is the important bit. Presumably there's more cars up this way? Yeah, there's more cars up this way. What's your... I already see a frame that's busted. The engine's busted here, but that's okay because this vehicle doesn't need to be good. Let's go see if we can spot something to eat. Okay, what does my lighter K to V AV? Food. Okay, we cooked it all up. Sure, I'll eat it. That would be an interesting thing. As it is, it can be slightly annoying doing this stuff. What would be nice is if there was like an option to have it where it's like, whenever I pick up a lighter, I want it to be V. Though you'd have to, You know what? Yeah, whichever the biggest stack of lighters is V. Of course, that would mean you'd be using a new lighter every time, and you'd end up with a bunch of lighters at like 99 or whatever if you have a lot on you. But that's fine. That's fine. You've got more stuff broken, but your engine actually isn't. Your controls are, so... I think overall I like this setup here, so, do I have the hacksaw on me? I don't have the hacksaw on me. Get the hacksaw then. Which should be in here somewhere. Hacksaw, there we go. And you're missing all your seats and seat belts. But let's focus on that. So I'm going to take out the seats and seat belts and be right back. Okay, we got all of them. I will note that I don't actually need to do any of this weird stuff where... Or actually, I think I can just repair it since I have it. It's actually easier to repair stuff. Oh, I'll drop my fire axe. No, I'll just drop all the random stuff in my inventory. And we'll be good with that. There we go. Get items, and we'll want the welder and all my batteries ever. Welder, batteries. There we go. And as I was about to note, I don't actually need to repair all of the seats since you only need one of them. But I'm basically just trying to get this car into top shape. Actually, speaking of top shape. Oh, right. Oh, dang it. Not as intended, not as intended. Lumps of steel, go away. I did not mean to pick you up, I am sorry. I guess it replaced what was there. Which is interesting, I guess, since it does give you stuff, but that was not as intended. That was not as intended at all. Oh well. Anyway. Now let's repair everything else up to full. So I'll be back once I do that. Oh, huh, my bazaar is actually in here. That's good to know. Not very useful at the moment, but good to know. Back to repairing anyway. Well, apparently there's a frame that was busted. I should have noticed that. I guess I'll have to take care of that as well. Oh well. Oh, we've got an NPC. Put away my weapon. Care to trade? You've got an active mini nuke. A book I find highly interesting, and apparently my rotten meat is worthwhile to you. Go ahead. And yeah. Turns to flee. I don't really mind that. Yeah, it is putting lumps. That's interesting. Heal that. Drop the welder. Or the welder actually doesn't have batteries. Welder reload. Drop the reloaded welder. And the batteries which I'm actually running out of. I'll have to deal with that. I think it's at this point where I'm just going to look. What's it say is most damage? I want nothing in the red. Another frame's in the red. Okay, that's good enough. Can't really do much more. I need more batteries before I could, and I think I want to do something besides batteries. But that's beside the point. Need to get some sleep so it's daytime so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. And I'm very hungry and thirsty, so that's a thing. Guess I'll need to take care of that. No, I want... Are you fleeing? No, you're ignoring. Now are you fleeing? Yep. You're fleeing. No, you're not. You need Y to L. Oh, I wonder if you can name items. I've actually never thought of that. Crowbar. Or no, that's sorry, it's J. No, it doesn't look like you can name them. But I remember some roguelikes, they have the whole name it in a certain way or inscribe it with something special, and it does the whole, and it represents this. So that would be interesting. Of course, because I drop everything, it now reassigns everything, which is kind of annoying. I must admit, kind of annoying. But this car down here is now and his brain explodes. I don't know where that was. Wealth minus 30, apparently. But yeah, now the most damaged part is a frame at yellow. 2 frames at yellow, 3 frames at yellow. A few frames at yellow. We actually don't have that much because I repaired most of the front. And let's see, the gasoline tank is perfectly fine. And apparently I can see the exact amount now. I wonder what that's from. Huh. Do I have something that would allow that or something? Or is it in debug mode? Because of NPCs being idiots. It could be because of some kind of NPC being idiots thing. But... Okay, good. There we go. Shrew can't move. Well, that's kind of bad for the shrew, isn't it? And actually, I'm going to examine the vehicle and remove everything. Wolf minus 29. You know what? Save. Load. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully that fixes it. Maybe the debug messages were on or something. That would make sense. And I'm just going to remove everything here. You better not damage my vehicle. Nothing in the red, nothing in the red. And it all fits. There we go. And how full are you? 15%. Okay, it's back to normal. Guessing that was like a debug thing. There we go. I wonder what command you used to make it just stop. %. Not exactly. 22%. Not exactly the best. There we go. There we go. Wait a second. That's right. Turn off engine. Well, it got to 50%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm not going to complain about 50%. Because now I've got a real vehicle to drive around in. Yeah. Yeah, I must admit the having the zoomed out mode is definitely helpful with the... Though I think I've still got the... So this is actually... Okay, that's interesting. So that's all it really ends up looking like. So we'll stick with this, since when you do it right, it turns out looking the same. Now I think we can, well, that's a little too far. Stop driving. Okay, so stop driving is the correct answer. Good to know. But yeah, we've got this down here. We've got this little thing up here, though. Honestly, I'm starting to think this wasn't quite the best way to do it. We still have a CVN? Where's that at? Or no, that's just the electronic circuit. Derp. Yeah, no, I don't need to disassemble lighters. That's going a little far. But yeah, I've got an actual car I care about now. Huh. What did the... well, care about might be a little excessive of a thing, but... see, wires and super glue. Solar panel, panel reinforced glass and stuff. I need a water tank in it, first of all. And an RV unit for certain. Actually, that's a good point. I should... there we go. Off to the side with you. I'm going to record down what I want and be right back. Okay, I took a look through. I found some stuff. I also found that I want to make some clothes. I'll just quickly do... Survivor brings up most of them, but like Survivor cargo pants. Like 90% coverage, only 1 encumbrance, and 14 storage, and all this stuff. It requires a bunch of stuff to make, but like, I'm there. Trench coat, sure, why not? And I'm just looking through, it's like, I'm gonna have to figure this out all on my own. But it definitely looks like I want to make some of my own clothes at this point. But that aside... boom. Yeah. I'm gonna obviously want a kitchen unit. The cargo carrier is that's the biggest unit of carrying. So like, right now I have boxes on the back of this thing. Nah, you don't want boxes, you want cargo carriers. They're like insane storage. Actually, yeah, let me actually... I have it, because it was easier, I looked the wiki up on my phone. Let's see, I've probably got boxes or trunks. Probably trunks. That's $650. A trunk, relatively okay. Cargo carrier? That's $1,000. Yeah. That's definitely a thing. So, any place where I just want storage space, boom. And obviously a recharging station, because I want to put whatever items that I want to carry around with the rechargeable thing, so I can, you know, power them off of this. Upgrade solar panels, kind of an obvious thing. Stick them wherever I can. They require a bunch of stuff and solar panels, so I'll be rating solar paneled vehicles is a lot, obviously. The forge and welding rig, pretty self-explanatory. I'm kind of interested that the forge rig, I'm guessing this just has the forge and doesn't include any other stuff then, so still need all the rest of the stuff, but whatever. I think it even has storage of its own, so it's not like I won't be able to just stick the anvil in there with it. And then the welding rig, because welding rig, kind of need it. I have a spare welder, so I'll be able to keep one around, so that's good. And the kitchen buddy, because it has the stuff that isn't part of the kitchen unit. So probably put them right next to each other. And a chemistry lab, just to round it out. Oop. Unknown command, yeah. I can't scroll notepad if I'm not selecting notepad. That's kind of an important feature. Selection of the right thing. There we go. I'll just resize it so everything fits. But, yeah, that means I've got some work to do. Good news is I got all this stuff here. I could actually... I'm going to rebuild mobile bed. We're going to install the bed, the controls, no, foot pedal, and the casters. We won't bother with the super alloy plating. And basically, I'm going to want to be going around and fixing up stuff. Also, get items. I saw that the Bazaar was on there. No, I don't want to drop something. Well, actually, what do I have on me that I could drop? Don't need the plastic mold right now. Soldering iron's empty. Welding goggles won't be needed. The book can drop. Don't know, I have leather patches on me. That's pretty good. So I should be able to pick that up now. Close that. Hungry, but I can fix that up later. Yeah, I thought it was facing this way. So we'll head back to the town and start collecting up some of these things. Hopefully. I wonder if I should have checked those corpses. I can't remember exactly what was on them. Obviously, the best thing would be to find, say, do you have any of the stuff I want? Not particularly. Like I was about to say, find a vehicle with the stuff already existing. Not very likely, but it's completely damaged. So I'm just going to, let's see, I need pipes and stuff. I can find that later, but I'll definitely need frames. I don't know how many cargo carriers I'll want, so I'll leave making those off. But 1, 2, 3 steel frames. The vehicle welding rig, the Food Co. kitchen buddy, and the onboard chemistry set each require one. So find something that doesn't... Okay, maybe this car. Yeah, these'll do. That's 2. No. I guess I should, The opossum sees me but isn't fleeing yet. Wheeled crossbow. There we go. One F AV. There we go. But yeah, now I've got enough frames. I'll come over here and grab that. Oh, there's actually 4 frames here. I wonder what the frames are. Excuse me. 4 frames. I wonder why there's 4. Well, I only need 3, so that would be... Wait, why are you putting them there? I said dragged. There we go. Biggest problem with stuff like that is that it's heavy. Life goes on anyway. We'll come down here. I think there's some pipes. I'll need a frying pan for certain, and I'll grab an extra pot so I don't use up my only one I currently have. Let's see. Chunk of steel is needed, so is scrap metal, sort of. Ooh, a water faucet. I'll probably find that in the restroom, since I know exactly what I need for that, which is that, period. Water faucet, yes. Okay. Was there any pipes or anything? Not really. Okay. But, I've got a water faucet. Or, what? Water faucet. Oh, I didn't move. That's weird. I need to hit some more water before I leave. Anyway, back to this. Anything particular standing out that I can't get easily elsewhere? I think I could use the... No, that's steel plating. Okay, yeah. So I think I'll just, something that requires that period, so we'll go with that. That fills up my thing here. I guess I can check this to see if it has any of the stuff I might want. It has a mini fridge. I forgot mini fridge, but that's an important one. Here it also has a kitchen unit. So I'll want to come back and grab it because that fixes up the kitchen unit, which means I don't actually need the water faucet anymore, but you can use water faucets for other things, so no big deal. Now where can I find some water? There isn't an easy river around. I don't think any of these places have pools, so yeah, I emptied that place. I'll have to actually head... I think there was water in the hospital. Which would be useful. We'll see, we'll see. Is that a... Oh, right, I already have solar panels on me. That's what that was. I know there are bathrooms around here somewhere. Or at least places where they have water sitting around. Should really get around to completely emptying out this place. Huh. Kinda dislike having doors that haven't been opened. Means I didn't complete my job. Obviously there's a lot of stuff I really should be looting. Only in medical supplies alone. There are bathrooms in here somewhere. Come on, where are they? I don't have infinite water on me. Or near infinite. I never have infinite, technically. Are you restrooms? No. You're just places I forgot to actually go, apparently. Which is annoying, because that means there could be zombies in them. Well, I guess if they didn't come out when I was, playing around in here before, they're probably not coming out now. Okay, it looks like I was wrong, and I don't have any places with water in here. Kind of annoying. Means I should just leave then. Well, there's that station thing. What's it? Oop. Yeah, let's stay away from that. I've learned my lesson about those places. No good comes of them. I don't want the subway, I want the station up here because I'm pretty sure I didn't loot it of its water. Activate W. Apparently that gets to stay on its thing. Whatever. Clean water. And I actually think I'll sleep here. I did fill up all the stuff, but yeah. I do have my bed, so I think I'll just sleep here. Okay. I like it when the light wakes me up. Of course, first thing it does is say, hey, I want you to eat all your food that you stored up. And still be hungry. Because that's how you do it. Oh, I'm wielding the wrong thing. There we go. Where's that giant wolf spider? It's actually an easier one to deal with. Except this is apparently a minefield that I can't see. Also, my body's draining a little weight. Stir the brazier back. Or, no, it can't go in there. That's annoying. No. No, wrong command. Dang it, I'm really messing up with my commands today, apparently. Okay, it looks like having that out doesn't do anything. Thought maybe the brazier would prevent it from doing the thing too much. Okay, it looks like I need to go get dinner, so this will be a bit of a break for me. Hopefully I don't forget what I was doing. The list next to me should help with that. And at this point, we're in post-commentary because apparently the recording failed. Yeah, that's a thing. Probably going to speed it up depending on what happens. I think I might be able to fit my talking that I need to do in a short amount of time that the video actually end up being. So yeah, I must admit, not much action happens after this. It's mostly going and doing vehicle stuff. I hit basically the solar. Once I get back, I drop off what I got, and then I realize, hey, I shouldn't be using this vehicle. I should be using a truck. Like a real truck that's wider and longer. And there's actually one right nearby the mall that is in actual drivable condition, so I just drive it over. Like, no problem. That's cool. And that works out. So, yeah. And then I have the list of what I want, and I go and find some stuff, and I realize, oh, I need a fridge. I mentioned that beforehand. But yeah, so I managed to get a fridge and the RV unit, cooking unit. And obviously that's just one of the things. And I gather a lot of solar panel parts. Solar cells and solar panels themselves. Apparently you can take solar panels apart as well. I haven't done that because it took stuff to do that I didn't have on me at the time. But I'll probably end up doing that because I'd want more upgraded, and that requires a lot of solar cells. Anyway, once that's figured out, I'm like, well, I've got this vehicle. It's slightly beat up. I want to fix it. So I start fixing it. It's perfectly fine. And then I'm like, I'm almost out of batteries, which I was expecting to happen. So I end up just going and modifying the vehicle a little bit. Like, I trade out one of the things for a bed just because the beds. I take out some walls and stuff. I replace some sideboards eventually because I'm like, oh, I don't like it. Aiming in towards the center. And then I check to see what it takes to make a welding rig. It doesn't take much, actually. And all I was actually missing, because I had the welder, I had one that was slightly damaged to use. That was my backup. And I had some wiring, or I had the other thing needed. And then I just had to find some copper wires. I looked around. Oh, there's some in this spot on the bed in the little house thing I made. So, good. I make the welding rig. I hook it up into the machine. And then to end it off, I just repair everything. I just repair the vehicle all the way up to full green. And everything's good. And yeah, that's about what ends up happening. Sorry about this being post-commentary. I'll try to speed up what's actually happening in the video so this and that ends about the same time. Though it looks like I can talk a little bit longer. This might be a little a little too much speed up if I just finish. So I'm going to talk about what I'm thinking of doing next, or with the vehicle. That's something I can say for certain. I need to get the parts so that they're actually all in. So that's going to be a lot of resource collecting. And I might have some of it. Wait, no, it all got destroyed, yeah. Yeah, there's no point in trying to think of what I had or didn't, because all the delicate electronic parts are just destroyed in the fire of the house. So that doesn't matter. But I'm not sure. The windshield, I don't think there's a way to stop it off. Or else I would. Because I'd really like a safe place to sleep, but it looks like I won't be able to quite manage that. So I'll just do what I can. So with that out of the way, I'll then make sure I can fit everything I want on it. I might end up actually making it another tile longer because of various things and making sure I can actually walk in the back a little bit. I'm not sure if you can walk through the cargo space storage stuff either, so that'd be something to check. But that doesn't matter. I'm going to have a lot of storage in it, and most of the storage is going to be at the back, and there's going to be a little bit of storage. Might even put the box back in at the front, where I can be like, well, this is just stuff next to me. Probably have like a stock of arrows, stuff like that, so I can be like, well, I'm driving around in my vehicle, but there's a thing over there, and I should take care of it. Oh no, I don't have enough arrows on me. There's some right here. And, stuff like that. Maybe have one of the packed laws in there if I find them. Stuff like that. Really interesting things to have. And solar panels everywhere. Because apparently you can put them on a lot of stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to need a lot of them. But I found a good number of solar panels. Not quite as many as I'll want, but a good number. I should be able to get it all fixed up. Once I have that, I may make a few units. Like, I'll want to find another mini fridge, because I'm going to want a light frame, a good solar panel, and a good battery, and I'm going to stick it all together. Not even going to have wheels or anything. It's just going to be a fridge. And yeah, it's going to be a fridge. Going to stick it at whatever base I have and leave my food in there that might spoil, that I want to not spoil as quickly. And that's pretty good. Obviously, I'll want to fix up a way for the clean water, so I'll need a tank for that. That'll actually require... It doesn't require much work. I'd rather find an empty tank to use than a full tank, or one with water. Actually, there were a few things I might be able to get what I need from. I'll have to go and check to see if it has a water tank or not. But yeah, this should be enough. Hopefully the video looks fine. I'll have it basically time-lapsed the background, which you'll have known since this is already 7 or so minutes into that. Yeah, and hopefully it looks okay. If it doesn't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, I'll probably end up talking more after this. But as it is, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, well, tell me why in the comments and leave a dislike. This is Akhier, and I'm signing off.